Hello everybody! Happy New Year to you all. It's me, GhostCritic, and we're in 2015, the very first day of the year. If this is your first time watching one of my video uploads, where have you been? Almost 5 years ago I decided to do this crazy thing in do YouTube videos and talk about my big major one passion, which is of course comic books. And over those almost 5 years I've done comic book review videos, I've done trade graphic novel reviews, a question of the week video. I got a group of us together and we did a comic book community crossover and we each all reviewed an issue of The Watchmen. What else have we done? Tried my hand at Google Hangouts with Adam and Mark with the Excalibur Brits. I've done so much stuff over the last 5 years, and we're now into a new year, and it means that I'm probably going to decide to shake things up a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not going crazy. I'm not going to be doing things totally different to what you're used to, but you know, to keep it interesting not only for you but for me as well, I thought I'd do a few little different things this year, and that's what obviously this video is all about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kick off with the new stuff that is coming to my channel. Okay, so no, I am not putting my name forward to represent the rights of the YouTube comic book community. It's not that kind of trade union. What it is basically a book club, though it is for graphic novels, trade paperbacks. It's that kind of trade union. But where does the union come into it, Mark, I hear you ask? Well, what's going to happen is, at the beginning of every month, I'm going to go to my comic book store, or I'm going to hit Amazon, and I'm going to buy myself a graphic novel, a trade paperback. Now, it could have just come out that week, it could be just recently come out, or it could be a classic comic book story of bygone years. What I will do, I will read that in that month, and then at the end of the month, I will put up a comic book review of it, or a graphic novel review of it. What I hope will happen is you out there will want to participate in this as well, where you will either already have this book, have it in singles, or will go out and buy it yourselves, and then at the end of the month you will also put up your own YouTube videos reviewing that said book, and we'll see how our opinions of that title are similar or in fact dissimilar. And that's where the union comes from, the trade union. Okay, so this month I decided to choose one of Joshua Williamson's titles. It's an Image book. It's the first volume of Nailbiter. I was fortunate enough to get this as a Christmas present, so I thought, why not? We'll start January off with a horror bent. The story, the little blurb on the back reads, Buckaroo, Oregon has given birth to 16 of the vilest serial killers in the world. An obsessed FBI profiler investigating the town has suddenly gone missing, and now an NSA agent must work with the notorious serial killer Edward Nailbiter Warren to find his friend and solve the mystery of, where do serial killers come from? So if that sounds like something you want to read and want to give your thoughts and opinions on, then go and grab yourself a copy, or if you already have it, reread it again, and then at the end of the month put up a video, and like I said, we'll see how our opinions of the book are similar or dissimilar. Well, that happened, aka what the hell, otherwise formerly known as #WTH. What's that all about? I'm pinching a leaf out of Oddfellow's Thoughts catalogue of videos, but slimming it down just a little. He has a video series called What the Fugue, where he talks about all the things in his comic book life for that week, and he more often than not starts talking about things that happened in the comic book news, and he does talk about a lot of things. I'm going to find the one story that has either interested me the most, incensed me the most, just aggravated me the most, and I will be doing a short video with my opinion on that. This video will replace Question of the Week. Question of the Week is no more, but I would think that there will be a lot of opinions, a lot of thoughts, and there'll be just as many comments to go in that box below when I've finished having my say. Well, I couldn't really get rid of this one. It's probably my most watched of my uploads in a week. It is the day every comic book reader loves. It's my Wednesday's new comic book day video where I show what is on my pull list in preparation for, well, Friday's comic book review video. Is that still going to be there, I wonder? But yes, you all watch it in your droves, so I can't not let that go, really. Of course, the comic book review video was going to stay. Every Friday I will yet again be giving my thoughts, my opinions, my firm reviews on what I thought of my pull list that particular week. But there will be a small change, and it will mean an extra video for you, and on the same day. Yes, on a Friday, not only will you get my comic book review video, but you will also get my pick of the week video. What I was tending to find when I was doing these videos was by the end of the video, because my videos did get incredibly long, half an hour, to me that's long, I felt like I was rushing it and I wasn't giving the proper full attention that I really wanted to for the best book that I'd read that week. So I think what will happen now is, because I'm doing a separate video, that I will take much more time to talk about the book that I enjoyed the most. So 2 videos for the price of one, which is worth nothing. You'll get the comic book review video, and then shortly after that's uploaded you will get my pick of the week. Okay, so those are the changes that are coming to my channel in 2015, and it all begins this coming Monday, where we'll have our first #WTH video. There is something else. Now, I really don't want to talk a lot about this because it basically might not happen. It's all to do with time. No, it's not, before you all start thinking what is it doing and trying to guess. It is not the second channel reviewing TV and film. As much as I want to do that, that is something that I just don't have the time to do and do properly. I've thought long and hard about it, but I just don't have the time to do a second channel right now. If I win the lottery tonight and I've got all the time in the world, then yes, you can have that second channel. But for now, I do have something else that I quite like to do. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it because it might still not happen. And you have to put the feelers out to a few people. But all I can say is watch the last caption.